Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Deck, and today we're playing some more Shapes 2. So last episode, we were still working on the final few tasks that we've got left. We've got a few more of these operator things coming in. They're few and far between, and unless I'm doing these shapes off my own back and not automating them, because I can't fathom it out, yeah, that's not going to be coming in dead quickly. But, off camera, I have gone and got the new and improved do everything section. So we've got 4 train circles coming in there. Well, 4 carriage trains coming in there for circles, 4 carriage trains coming in there for squares, for stars and for inverted stars. The paint was the last thing I did, so the paint is a little bit behind, but it is getting there. There was actually a bit more work involved than what I thought. I never thought about having to expand the stations where we pick stuff up and all that jazz. I have had to delete some stuff from around here and just rearrange it. Like, we were using this red paint here. I've now just leached off here and ran it around that way, so it's not in my way for building stuff. And in all fairness, it might be better if this ran along this line and then back up there, because what if this section needs more space? We'll deal with that as and when we need to. Oh, we've got another one. I'm top 1%. Oof. Yeah, the stations. Good God. We were using this circle right here. That wasn't enough for me, so I've had to quickly find another circle, which I ended up grabbing. There was one right here. So obviously we now have got 4 sets of miners coming in, 4 loading stations, 4 loads of trains, and I've done that for all of them. Anyway, should we crack on with some of these tasks? There's one that we've not even started yet today. So this one was first. We now need to paint or crystallize even the other half of this. So I'm thinking, just chop that out a minute. We're going to need, well, we don't need a West Side Destroyer. What we need is the crystallization stuff again. Now, where's the blue paint coming from? There. Am I going to be able to get the blue paint in, like, easily? I don't see why I wouldn't be able to. I mean, and what I could also do is do that. It means it's going to take a bit longer to get around here, but are we bothered? Not particularly. And then we should just be able to hook that, hook that one back up. Blue paint is going to take quite a while. I'm not blocking any trains or anything by doing this, am I? I don't believe so. What's the next stage of that task, by the way? Oh, we've got to put a circle on top. And then we've got to... Oh. I assume this is going to be a pinned circle. Yeah. And then we're going to have to crystallize it again and get the green in as well. Oh, it's going to be a spaghetti nightmare. An absolute spaghetti nightmare, but it'll be fine. This task has been coming in loads quicker than I actually expected it to, considering how I'm butchering it. I'm pretty sure I just need to copy that and then copy that again. Just cut this out a second and do that. I think that's that one done. Oh, I'm not getting all the station there. If we have a look at this closely, so it goes bottom left is red, white, red, white. Good. That's that one done, and then we're on to this one. What do you want to do next? So now that I've got it pinned up a level, you then want me to... Wait, now, I need to leave that there. We had this problem last time, and then I need to crystallize again. But now I need to be bringing blue paint in. Spaghetti mess incoming. Just make sure we're not blocking off any trains. I don't believe we are. Why would you copy that belt there? That's not going to help you in the slightest. I do need to kind of redo my my notes here. Look at the freaking shape code for that bad boy. No, don't click on it. And then this one, copy that, edit that one, paste that there. Just so we can go around and have a quick look at them. Right, are you actually producing the correct shape? Red and blue, love it. Are you producing... Well, we've already checked this one. How have you got a stack of each of them already? That can't be a full stack of this one. Look how slowly they're coming in. We need 14,000 of these. There's no way that's a full lot of them. I don't believe it. And then this one. Blue into red into inverted star. Love it. Right, we've got this new one to crack on with now. Isn't this the last pin task? This is the very final one. So, it's 2 corners of a star with a circle stacked on top of them. So we want to go bottom right corner and bottom right corner. And for once, I'm going to actually use separate ones. We might end up using absolutely everything here, but oops. And that needs clockwise rotation. So you should be top right, you should be bottom left. Then we need to stack these together. And then we need another stacker because we need a circle to go on top. Circles are all the way down that end. Not a problem. We'll take the nearest circle to us. Go there. You come back across this way. And that should be good. Circle on top. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Do I want to quickly go around and try and redo all my other stations? Absolutely not. Like, if I was to redo this station down here, I mean, there is actually room. It wouldn't be difficult. But I'm already producing a shape. Why would I want to redo it? And then I'm going to have to go back round. And, like, the star up here, we're going to have to redo that and redo all the station for it. We're going to have to grab this circle down here. Flip it round and grab another one of them. The square here, there's actually enough room for me to get that in quite nice and easily, I think. It's not mega difficult, but it is a little tedious. It's not something that I'd want to sit and do on camera. If I had unlimited time, I would have quite happily rebuilt all 4 of these. I mean, some of the ones down this end would be a bit dicey to do. It's fine. Right, we now need to get a circle on top of you. Is this just a case of... Let's rip that out a second. Is this a case of pinning a circle, getting a stacker, and doing it like this? I don't know if it'll break the crystal or not. Is it just weird for the crystals? Because I get blueprints or whatever you want to call them, ghost images of the final product if there's not crystal involved. I mean, we can sit and watch for a minute. It's not like I've got anything else to do. You know, like learn how the logic gates and stuff work. And no, I'm not doing it. I don't even think I mentioned them last episode. I managed to get away with it. Like I say, the only way I'd be doing that is by going and watching Nilhas's video and then parroting what he does. And as much as I enjoy his content, I don't want to just mimic him. That is correct. Yes. Go on to the next one. You. So I'm going to need to pin all of this up and then crystallize it, right? Copy that. I'm pretty sure that's a pinner. Copy that. Here comes Spaghetti Madness. Oh, that doesn't reach. I'm just going to go over, under, and round like this. Not blocking any trains off, am I? And same for this side. They're going to show me the end product? No? Okay. You be like that. You keep your secrets. Is this one actually doing what I want? Yeah, it is. Is this one actually doing what I want? Albeit coming in ridiculously slowly. Oh, here was me thinking these were full boxes. They're far from full boxes. That is just obscene. But if it blocks up this way, shouldn't it by right send more this way? I don't think that's how it works. $14,000 is going to take that just a ridiculous age. Like if we look at all the lower levels here, I expected one side to be all jammed up, but it's not. Of course it won't be, because it's waiting for this side to jam up. Which isn't going to happen. Well, it is. Oh, anyway. On to whatever we're doing with this next. I need to change that icon and I need to move it. There'll do. Nope. Move, save, and we're doing this shape here. Copy that one. Paste it in there. Good. Right, what are we doing now? So we just need to crystallize, don't we? That's relatively easy. Shift that out of the way. Give me my blueprint book. Not paint mixer. Your clan. Crystallizer. And we need some green paint coming in. I'll actually do it there. And keep it as closely packed in as possible. Again, I don't think that blocks any trains off. This final bigger station that I've made best be worth it. I'm almost tempted to move this one across to it. But we're already using it now, so no. This one. Right, we just need to crystallize it again now, don't we? Do they seem to think the crystallization is like mega hard? It's not exactly hard. I'd say I'd describe it more as tedious. I'm not going to be using them anyway, so I might as well just block them. That should be that shape done already. I mean, if you look at the second one and the fourth one there, it's essentially the same thing. You've just got a shape stacked on top and two crystallized underlayers. So it doesn't scream mega difficult, but... yeah, that's correct. How are you getting on over here? Is there any way I can speed this up? I could get some more circles coming in just to help it out. Like, just swap this out for another circle station for a minute. don't want to. I know that seems stupid, but I just don't want to. I could just knock the squares off there. I'm not getting any more circles from here anyway. It's because I'm supplying both of these stations with it. If worst comes to worst, I'll take this design, I'll move it across to the big one, because it seems like this big one's going to get done much quicker. Just because I've got so many more resources coming in here than everywhere else. In fact, these two are on the final phase, aren't they? Let's go around and just make sure everything's going correctly. I mean, we know this one's going correctly because we've already got them coming in. These ones working correctly. I'd say yes. And then I'm going to be able to delete all of this stuff. It's going to look like almost barren by the time we've finished. But is this where you could repurpose them all and clean everything up and make your milestones done on these? Again, I don't want to. We're at the stage now where I've finished, unless I'm going into like automating and doing all that jazz, which I've already proven to you that I haven't got a single clue in what I'm doing. There's no point. We've done. Oh yeah, I've got this down here still. I mean, there's nothing stopping me leaving that though. Yeah, leave it there. It's not hurting anything. It's all the way out the way. It's just like a little test zone. Come on. You've got to have another parcel for the train. We are getting full throughput for these, aren't we? Yeah. Yeah, we're getting full throughput. Just takes a while. Just takes a while. It's this one that I want to rip and finish anyway. 19.4 thousand out of 20,000. Oh, I think there was a parcel on that train. There's a parcel on this one, so it's going to be done one way or another. Amusingly, this one is finished. Now we're looking to paint the circle at the top white. I mean, pretty easy. Making sure that's all going the right direction. And we need our blueprints library. Always like to have them at least one tile away if I remember. And green can come in there, blue can come in there. Just making sure that didn't mess up anything. That's you finished, right? That is indeed you finished. Delete all of this nonsense. Delete all of this nonsense. And I can actually get away with deleting that label if I wanted. Painful. You know, if I just made that red, it only goes one way or the other, doesn't it? Fair dues. Let me see. Where were we? here. That way around, right? Oh, I was looking at the wrong bit for the stations. I've not positioned them correctly. Nope, I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Not forced. Okay, this is going to be the last episode anyway, because we've pretty much done all the tasks. Even if I don't get that final task in. I deleted all the stations there, didn't I? No, I didn't. That's the actual station, isn't it? I did delete something else, then I pressed Ctrl Z one too many times. I don't know what's gone. It's fine. I don't need that label anymore. I technically don't need that one either. Marker removed. Yeah, get rid of all that. Seriously, why is this one not finished yet? Thank you. And we can now clean up this side. We can delete this marker. Delete all of that jazz. And be careful with this one. That's the ticket. Just move this down here somewhere. Same with this one, actually. Just move it down to there. If it's not being used, neaten it up as much as possible. Right, why aren't you coming in yet? What are you playing at? Oh, it's still got the old stock in there. Why aren't we getting full belts coming in? I guess it was just the buffering period. We've cleaned this one up, haven't we? You're a red station. That's a blue station. It makes very little difference. I wish I'd not deleted that now. This would be the easiest side to do this on. Copy that, flip it. That should line up. So then that should line up there. Right, I know I said I didn't want to do this on camera, but red, green, white, blue, red, green, blue. Let's quickly see what we can do. So we've got a star down here. Do that. Chop that out for a minute. Do that. This is what I did off camera very, very quickly. Put that back in. Oh yeah. This is why I should copy this bit and not leave it out of the blueprint. Copy this, there and there. Circles. This one's going to be... Oh. It's not going to be more difficult, but you know what I mean. It's going to be a bit more tedious to sort out. So I'm just going to have to drag the belts around the side. Oh no, right? I want to get that final milestone done on camera. That's why I want to quickly try. and get one of these built and then transfer it across. I do need to concentrate then, otherwise I'm going to mess it up. Squares. Oh, why can't they all be this easy? And just take that out a minute. Take that out. You go there, you go there. That's a good one. What have we got down here? Nope, we've got another one that's being awkward. I mean, I could have just saved these blueprints when I did them off camera, and then I wouldn't have to redo this, but then I'd still have to delete all of it anyway to be able to put the blueprint down neatly. And oh no, we're using slightly more of our foundations. I've only got 48,000 that I can use at this point. Whatever will we do? Right, the paint is where this does actually genuinely become slightly tricky. Because the paint nodes are nowhere near as big. Like for the other ones, I was just stealing from multiple different places. I think I can get away with this one though. I can. I'm going to have to properly change the station though. Can I even move this back far enough? I think I can get away with that. That actually looks relatively neat compared to some of the other ones I had to do. So there's red, green. It might actually be better stealing from these two greens across this way. So then I can go something like that and something like that. So let's wipe all of that out. Just steal this a minute. Place it down. Copy that. Do that, do that. Move you a minute. I think these are going to want to go this side, really, aren't they? Actually, they could have it so that they're all this side. Probably put the train stop on the end there first. Put it. Not the cleanest station, but it'll do. And then we can chop all of this section off. Then it's just our blue. Which I should be able to fandangle this one relatively easily. I think I want all the stations on the right side. And you're going back there. Just cut this out, and actually I think that's good where it is. So then I should be able to go like this, and I should be able to go like this. Okay, that didn't take me as long as I thought it would do, but we are basically at the end of the episode, and I've still got 2 more stages of this to go. What are we doing now? Sorry. We're pinning it all up. That's the big shebang, is it? The next stage. Pinning it. Okay, you get pinned. Enjoy. That should be giving us the right shape, right? Just all of this on top of stilts, right? Looks good to me. Right, I'm just going to wipe this out. No, there's no point wiping it out. Just do it again, but better. Just give me that. I thought there wasn't enough stations there for the red paint then. That scared me. So what shape's that going to give us? Don't I just need to do this again and again and rotate it slightly differently? Or do I need to do all of this again? I mean, there's not even any red paint coming into this one at the minute. Well, there is. There's a little bit of red paint. Shall I break it up and do one more episode, or do we want to leave it here? That was pretty much the same question. Am I above the top 1% yet? 0.96 in the world. Go team. I'm assuming anybody that's above me has automated everything and making it look dead easy. Right, that's good. Just make sure that I've not botched the red paint on this. It is this line right here, isn't it? It just needs time to build up, is all. It's flowing in nicely, and we've got some parcels here ready to go, so yeah, it's working. Why have I got an entirely red circle? Oh, because it's not meant to be red, is it? It's meant to be red and then white. Bogger. Just delete that a second. You can have the red paint going straight in there, and then we can get two of our paint mixers. And I can't even have these in line, can I? Otherwise it's going to cause me problems later. And then you're going to be green going into there, green going into there. Blue going into there, blue going into, oh, into there. And that'll be white going. I'm just going to have to snake that around a bit. It's another level of this done. Right, what's up next? We just need to crystallize once more, make it blue. There, I think. Copy that. Paste that. And blue. That's probably the best place to do it, isn't it? That should be that milestone completed. Right, what have we got now? We've got no white paint in yet. Oh my god, it's so slow. Come on, white paint, faster. I mean, the other way of doing this would be to have red, green, blue, and then a red, green, blue, and then a red, green, blue. And then a red, green, blue. But then I'd need 4 different networks, wouldn't I? It feels like the way I do it's slightly more convenient. You know what would be good? Maybe if I was mixing paint, pull it to the other side of the line and do it down here so it wasn't all in everybody's way. Right, that is all red circles. We don't want that. I think we can clear out all of these. And it'd probably help if I actually had the white paint coming in, wouldn't it? I mean, it's on its way in, but you... Shut up. You know what I mean. Leave me alone. I've not even got a train stop over this side. I deleted it. Oops. Just put that there. And I think... Didn't we have like green or something across here? Yay, another milestone. How much does this take us up? Went from 0.96 to 0.93. Why are you guys still red? I cleared the paint out of there. There we go. Now it's white. So if I 90 degree stack this one on top of itself and then 90 degree stack the other one on top of itself. I believe I need that bit. Shift out the way station. That's giving us... No. That's red then white. Wait, red then white. Then red, then white, and then just stack them on top of each other? That should be good, right? That should come in just realms faster than the other one. Red, white, red, white. Yep. Another one of these. We go up from 0.93 to 0.90. I mean, it should still only be half a belt coming in. It's quarter of a belt still, but it's a lot faster than it was. And we have got the other side doing it as well. But you know what? I didn't even think. Why didn't I just... delete that. Grab that. And flip it. Don't know what that is or why it's there. It shouldn't take that long to fill it up. We've now got 3 stations all working on this. And hopefully you kick the same shape out of the other side. Can you just copy it and flip it like that? It's alright, we're going for a slightly longer finale, it's fine. Why aren't you finished yet? See, we're getting 12 full lanes of that one coming in, and that's the final one. I really should have swapped this one long ago. So if this works first time, I'll be a standard. Absolutely flabbergasted. Why does everything seem like it's moving so slowly? It'd be nice if there was a speed up, a speed setting on this game, sorry. I guess it would make it a bit too easy then for these, because you just set it to like 4 times speed, go to bed for the night, wake up, and you'd be the best in the world at it. Alright, are we actually getting these shapes in, and are they actually correct? Probably helps if you look here. Red, white, red, white. Red, white, red, white. I mean, it still seems a little bit slow, but... Oh, I'm so close. 750. I'll never get it. Not unless we get a fair few of these milestones in, like, the next 10 minutes. Still curious to see if this is all going to work. Right, the paint's finally got to where it needs to get to. Why is that botched up? Red, green, white, blue. Oh, Christ. This one's messed up as well. How long's that been like that? Is it when I was playing around with it? For God's sake, we've not even had these coming in this side. It's all stalled out and has been for ages. You absolute loser. I mean, there should be plenty of packages to come in here nice and quickly, like, but... And then same this side. Oh. I'm literally here trying to rush this last stage so you can all see me finish the milestones, and I'm not even doing it correctly. In fact, you know what? I can delete all of... Let's just take the station out of the way for a minute. Put it that side. Anybody want to guess what I'm about to do? Copy, flip, lag my game out something fierce. And then just chuck the station back in. Red, green, white, blue. Again, it'll take a minute, but this is the final task in the game. Oh, actually, the final task will give us the research points we need. Provided we get it done. Right, are you, like, close to making a shape, yeah? Circles have only just started coming in. Not what you want to see. Same this side. Not what you want to see. It's taking far too long, guys. Come on. Up the pace. I don't know how much we even get in these packages anymore. Do we get 1,800 per... 1,800? There's a 0 there. 1,080 per package. So we're going to need a fair few trains at that rate, aren't we? I just want to see if it's the correct shape. That's all. Red, white, red, white. Love it. Red, white, red, white. Love it. I don't think you're going to be showing me the shape for a while because the paint's got quite a ways to go, hasn't it? Eh, not really. We're just waiting on the white to get itself in there, aren't we? I mean, I guess if you really, really wanted to go mental with the milestones, once you've built one, you could just copy-paste it down and make another one. If I didn't have all my milestones in the way here, this would all look so much cleaner. If I wasn't so lazy, I guess, I'd have gone back round and destroyed these and remade them. It's like, realistically, I could just ignore all this block here, have another one of these stations right here, get whatever shapes and colours I want from all the way over yonder, and just make it endless. I'm pretty sure that is something Nilhas ended up doing as well. I've mentioned him a fair few times in this series, this video. He's brilliant at games like this. If you've not watched him and you like factory building games from somebody that actually understands all the logic behind it and stuff like that, definitely go and give his channel a view. We close to any of these? Nearly. I mean, it might actually be better just bringing that over to this side, rather than having two separate trains trying to load it all. I'm actually going to do that. If I do that, then it means I've got to delete this station that's already got loads in it, so no. There's nowhere else I can just squeeze it in. Oh, we've had some parcels come in. It's going to be a 50-minute finale, but screw it. You'll be fine. If you've watched the series up to this point anyway, you deserve some sort of medal. Have we not got a preview of this shape yet? No? Has the white paint not made it here yet? I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be right if I've just copy-pasted the other side and that's worked out for me. It should work on this side as well. Yeah, maybe I should have gone with this bigger design to start with, but there's also the fact that I've had to learn how to use this design that I've come up with. I've been using it for a fair few episodes now, and it does feel like the back of my hand. I know what's happening with it, but yeah, we should probably have gone bigger scale to start with. I mean, if I'd have thought about it, maybe the paint would have been better lining up more towards the end, or at the very least, if I'd have shuffled this across two stations and had it line up there, it would have been more central. But it wouldn't have affected anything, it'd have just looked slightly prettier. I expect this station's the one that's going to finish it for me. They're coming in. Same again, I shouldn't have had this station here, I should have just brought it to the other side. But there is the final milestone. Excuse me. We've done all 34 tasks. Show completed. Hides all of them. We've done all of them. Where are we? 0.9 in the world. And research points. I guess that just makes it a bit... 1,250? Are you insane? I guess that just makes it easier and easier to get more operator levels. It doesn't actually explain what shape multiplier is, but I assume it's multiplying the amount of shapes we're chucking into the vortex. Cool. Well, I've absolutely loved playing this. Really, really have. Again, I've watched Nilhas play this pretty much start to finish. I think I might have trailed off watching his series when he got to the logic bit, but then again, it was that long ago he did the series. It wouldn't make any difference anyway because I forgot all of it until I started playing it myself, but it's been a dead fun game to play. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed watching me. In fact, I can show you what I meant now. I just chop this out and line it up there. And there's two stations that side, two stations that side, and it's more centralised. Yeah, absolutely fantastic game. Thank you for recommending it, Sir Oak, and thank you for the other dude that went along with Sir Oak and basically goaded me into playing it, calling me a chicken if I didn't play it. It did work. I'll tell you that much. It worked. It got me to play it, and I'm very glad you did. Crap. I just want to neaten this up. Because I've done the other side, I need to do this side as well. And then obviously this station needs to go and just be plugged in at the top there. Yeah, absolutely fantastic game. If you've not played it yourself, I would recommend going and playing it. It might not be worth it if you've sat and watched somebody play it all the way through, doing all the milestones. You're going to need to find somebody better on YouTube to show you how to automate these things. But yeah, that's where we're leaving it for this series. So thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the series, feel free to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. All comments and feedback, greatly appreciated as always. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.